Welcome to Crestron Home. This video demonstrates how to add any TSW60 series touch panel, phone, or tablet to your Crestron Home system. As a prerequisite, make sure you have upgraded your system to OS 3. If you haven't done that already, the previous video in this series walks you through the upgrade. Also make sure that you have downloaded the Crestron Home Setup app from the App Store to configure your system via an iPad. If you want to use a laptop instead, you can point your browser to the address of the CP4R and follow the same steps as using the iPad. Before we get started, let me explain some significant workflow changes since OS 2. In OS 2, the processor would discover UIs on the network. Then you would add each from the ping configuration app. To make it even more secure and easier, we have flipped it. Now all UIs connect to the processor instead of the other way around. This means that you can now follow the same basic procedure for the apps and the TSWs. Now log into the Crestron Home app or web browser. Go to Installer Settings, System Configuration, then System Info and Passwords. Change the admin password if you haven't already changed it. Then set the user interface device password. Now connect using the iOS Crestron Home app. Discover and select the unit. Give the system a friendly name. Enter the user interface device password. At this point, you are done and can enjoy the app locally on Wi-Fi. If using remotely, open TCP 50001 on your router to point to your CP4R. Enter the IP address or host name for the remote connection. First, make sure the firmware on the TSW60 series touch panel is a Crestron Home supported version. See the video for setting up the firmware for the TSW. Once updated, and the Crestron Home app is selected, then pairing it with OS 3 is essentially exactly the same step as pairing a phone or tablet. If you don't see this screen, then you have not yet enabled the Crestron Home app. Discover and select the CP4R unit. Give the system a friendly name, and enter the user interface device password. At this point, you are done. Other than that, in the next screen, you will be prompted for which room this touchscreen is in. Thank you for watching.